Hello everyone, we are here once again for another episode of our intensive English grammar series, and right now we are going to discuss recognizing pronouns. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. Pronouns identify persons, places, things, and ideas without restating or renaming them. Just like what we discussed in our first episode, we refrain from being redundant when we use pronouns. In our first example here, our sentences are, Lizelle is a very good actress. She underwent a rigid training in theater. So the underlined word she is our pronoun referring back to Lizelle. So if we did not use a pronoun, we would be saying Lizelle is a very good actress. Lizelle underwent a rigid training in theater. So that would be again redundant. An antecedent is the word for which a pronoun stands. Like in this example, Ruel brought his book to school. So our pronoun is his, and his is referring back to Ruel, so Ruel is the antecedent of the pronoun his. Another example, the girl who came here has gone. Our pronoun is who, and who is referring back to girl. So girl is the antecedent of the pronoun who. There are various kinds of pronouns. They are personal, interrogative, demonstrative, indefinite, compound, and relative. Let's get to know each one of them. Personal pronouns refer to the speaker. Examples are I, me, we, us, my, mine, our, and ours. They could also refer to the person spoken to, such as you, your, and yours. And the person spoken about, such as he, she, it, they, him, her, them, his, hers, its, their, and theirs. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions such as who, whom, whose, which, and what. One example of this is, who is the speaker for this morning session? So our interrogative pronoun for this example is who. The next ones are demonstrative pronouns. They point out the person or thing referred to, such as this, that, those, and these. When one of these words modifies a substantive, it ceases to be a pronoun and becomes an adjective. How is that possible? Here in the example, our first sentence is, this is my responsibility. In the next example, this responsibility is expected from you. So in the first example, we have this as a pronoun because it does not have anything to refer to or to modify. While in the second example, the pronoun this functions now as an adjective because it has the noun responsibility that it modifies. Another example is, this is a beautiful place. And the next sentence is, this place is so conducive for relaxation. So again, in the first sentence, we have this functioning as a pronoun because it does not have a noun to refer to or to modify. While in the second example, this functions now as an adjective because it modifies the noun place. The next kind of pronoun are indefinite pronouns. They are either each, neither, one, none, some, other, another, few, all, many, several, and both. They point out persons, places, or things less clearly than demonstratives do. So in the examples, each should do his work, and many were absent yesterday. Each and many are our indefinite pronouns, so we call them indefinite because, as said, they point out things, places, or persons less clearly because we don't exactly know how many there are. And just like our demonstrative pronouns, when one of these indefinite pronouns modifies a substantive, it ceases now to be a pronoun and becomes an adjective. Just like in our first example, many attended the party. And another example, Many students attended the lecture today. So again, many does not have any word to modify, so it functions here as a pronoun, while in the next example, many students, many modifies now students, so that becomes an adjective. Another set of examples: some do not like this story, and some students do not like this story. First example, some functions as a pronoun, and in the second example, some functions as an adjective, modifying the noun students. The next kind of pronouns are compound pronouns. They are formed by adding self or selves to some of the simple personal pronouns such as myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. A compound personal pronoun is used correctly as a reflexive to refer back to the subject of the sentence, such as in the example, he helped himself. It is also used as an intensive for emphasis, just like in the sentence, he himself is wrong. The next kind of pronoun is the relative pronoun. It is not only a pronoun but also a connecting word, because the relative pronoun connects the subordinate clause with the main clause. It is also called a conjunctive pronoun. They are who, whom, whose, which, and that. First example, the boy who sang is here. Our relative pronoun who connects the two clauses, the boy is here and who sang. The next example, we invite whomever will come. Whomever, this time, is a compound relative pronoun, and it connects the clauses we invite and whomever will come. So that's it for pronouns for now. We will be discussing more about this in successive episodes. I hope you learned something. See you again next time. Bye!